Hey guys, and welcome to another fun rendition of Hold Up, We Wedding Shaming, the show where you guys submit horrible things you've seen at weddings, and I read them out for the YouTube masses. Let's get started. The mother and mother-in-law got in a verbal fight at the cake table. I mean, you couldn't let it go all the way. Like, that would have been a lot more fun. Come on, World Star Wedding. I went to a wedding where the only drinks available were Miller Lite, cheap wine that tasted like it was from a winery nearby but tasted like ass, and one 6-pack of Blue Moon that was gone within about 3 minutes. There were like 75 people, and those were the only options. So was there no water? Like, seriously, can you throw a wedding that's alcohol only? Like, what about the children? I choked on an almond. The bride said I ruined her day. Now, this person didn't ruin her day. You just needed to use Life Alert for them. A good friend of mine made her own wedding cakes in the shape of horses in rainbow colors. It was atrocious. Okay, for someone who's been in the anime community for 13 years, they were probably a brony. And if you don't know what a brony is, look it up. A brony wedding would be interestingly horrific to see. Invite me to your brony weddings. My cousin got married in Hawaii, then came back and had a reception specifically asking for cash gifts to pay for her Hawaiian wedding. Sounds like you need to sell your house. Requiring all the bridesmaids to do an unboxing video on Instagram of their invitations and goodies. I mean, what's the problem with that? Like, come on, it's 2021. Like, most people do that anyway. I don't see what the big deal is for that one. Like, I guess it's weird to require it, but if someone said you have to unbox on Instagram, it's like, sure, whatever. Friend wanted wedding gifts a year before she was getting married. No, we're not going to do that. There's too many like engagements that could cancel, people getting left at the altar. It sounds like you need to make an Amazon wish list and send it out for your birthday and Christmas if there's stuff you really need now. Saw my mother-in-law get it on with the best man. If you're MILFing it, you're MILFing it. I mean, real talk, if they were both single, it is what it is. Wedding was supposed to start at 5. We were told to be there at 4:30. They didn't start the ceremony until 5:45. Okay, so I've actually been in a wedding that did this. They put 5 p.m. on the invitation. It started at 6, but a big reason for that was it was a very small wedding on a Wednesday and they invited 20 people and half of the bride's invites weren't there at 5. So she like texted everyone not there and said it's going to be at 6. You have to be here by 6, no exceptions. And the few people that already showed up, she just was like, go ahead and mingle, get a snack from the reception table. Terrible to have that happen, but there we go. My limo ditched us, booked months in advance because the Pope was arriving the same day. You know what? This is going to make a great story later for the grandchildren. Not specifically at the wedding, but a couple whose wedding party I was a part of got a divorce because the husband cheated on the wife with a woman who was less than half his age, who he got pregnant. And when that baby was born, he tried to bring it home by claiming he picked it up at the fire department. Wait, so, okay. I'm going to use names. So let's say dude is George, wife is Mary, and like baby mama is June. So June has a baby and George steals June's baby that's his, but still, and takes it home to Mary and says, I found this baby at the fire station. So where were you going to tell June? Like, bruh. And took to the stage and began singing without any prompt at my wedding and took all the attention away. She then proceeded to faint when the mic was taken away from her, and she went around telling everyone that someone gave her the evil eye and asked to be blessed by a priest as the wedding was taking place. We just need like a dare campaign ad below right now. Don't do drugs. Threw a cupcake at the friend's bride as she was coming into my boyfriend, somehow bruised her with a cake. Okay, if this isn't a typo, was this a porn wedding? Tried to update my own blonde highlights the weekend before my best friend's wedding. Had to walk down the aisle a disgraced redhead. You never, ever, 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 ever do anything to your hair 2 weeks before an event. It needs to be like in place by a professional, or things like this are going to happen. I was once at the wedding where roasted chicken were used as table decorations. It was seated and decorated with crappy paper accessories, like it held something in hands, etc. It was hideous. I mean, I would just eat it if I was there. Like, it's at my table. Like, if it's cooked, I'm just going to rip off the leg. It can still hold whatever decor was there, but I'm going to eat part of it. I'm a person of color. It's chicken. I got fired as a bridesmaid because my pregnancy didn't work for the bride's vision of her wedding pictures, and she was afraid I'd be too fat or nursing for her pics. I hope that's no longer your friend. I hope most of the people in the wedding party have dumped that person as a friend as well. That is a terrible friend. It was so hot on my wedding day that before the ceremony, I sat with my legs in the gynecologist visit position, and all of my bridesmaids fanned me out with my itinerary friend. I mean, those are some good friends right there. Like keep the nethers cool. I think that's about enough for this week. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you know whenever we have the latest episode of Hold Up, I'm Wedding Shaming, as well as my Betterish vlogs and the Bananas Toast podcast. I've also been experimenting with YouTube Shorts for my Walks with Mama Chew series, so those are going to be posted here as well. So again, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what was your worst wedding experience, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!